Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're tuning in right now, a massive congratulations might just be in order. You are likely nearing a huge milestone, your 5-year mark of living in Spain. Navigating Spanish immigration? Yeah, it can definitely feel like a maze, but today we're going to clear that path for you. I'm absolutely thrilled to guide you through securing your long-term residence in Spain, officially known as the Residencia de larga duración. We're going to break down exactly what the rules are, straight from the official source, Royal Decree 1155/2024.
Now, you might be thinking, great, approaching my 5-year mark, time to get ready for another standard renewal. Well, think again. Honestly, this is the biggest bureaucratic trap that catches so many foreigners totally off guard. Hitting 5 years isn't just another standard renewal. The game has fundamentally changed. Okay, let's quickly look at our agenda for today. We're going to cover why this is not a simple renewal, the 5-year requirement, calculating those tricky allowed absences, additional legal requirements, and finally, filing and tie collection.
All right, jumping right into Section 1, not a simple renewal.
So here is the absolute most critical concept to grasp, because it changes your whole approach. You are no longer looking at a mere renewal of a temporary residence. No way. You are stepping up to a completely separate authorization, the Residencia de larga duración. Please don't confuse this with your previous paperwork. It is its own distinct procedure.
And here's why it matters. The Residencia de larga duración is the ultimate prize. Under RD 1155/2024, this status officially grants you the right to reside and work indefinitely in Spain. Indefinitely. It's basically your ticket out of that constant cycle of temporary renewals.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 2, the 5-year requirement.
The magic number you really need to remember here is 5. You need 5 years of continuous legal residence in Spain to unlock this status. That's your baseline.
Now, I should mention that alternative routes do exist. For example, birth in Spain, prior Spanish nationality, or having subsidiary protection. But for the vast majority of us, that 5-year continuous legal residence is the golden rule.
So, let's talk about that word continuous in Section 3, calculating allowed absences. You have to be incredibly precise with your math here, because the Spanish government strictly caps your time away. You cannot have consecutive absences of more than 6 months in a row. And when you add up all your trips outside of Spain, your total maximum absences cannot exceed 10 months total over the entire 5 years. There is just one exception. You can stretch that to 12 months total, but only if the extra absence is for duly notified work. Break those strict limits, and your residence simply isn't continuous anymore. Let's move straight on to Section 4, Additional Legal Requirements. So, assuming your 5-year math checks out, you've got a few more hurdles. First, you must not be an EU, EEA, or Swiss citizen, because they have their own completely separate regime. And second, you need a spotless criminal record, no criminal record in Spain, and no criminal record in any countries of residence over the last 5 years. Background checks are absolutely crucial for this separate authorization.
All right, bringing it home with Section 5, filing and TI collection.
How do we actually do this in the real world? Well, step 1, you can file the application online or via a representative. Easy enough, right? But step 2 means getting off the couch. You need an in-person fingerprinting appointment at the Oficina de Extranjería, that's the immigration office. And step 3 is another in-person visit for your tie collection, which is your physical foreigner identity card.
And that wraps up our roadmap. Please remember, this explainer is purely informational guidance, not legal advice. You should always verify the exact details with the official source, RD 1155/2024 at inclusion.gov.es. So, are you ready to conquer your paperwork and secure your indefinite future in Spain? Kinda makes you wonder how many other bureaucratic traps are out there just waiting to be untangled, doesn't it? Thanks for joining me today, and best of luck on your path to long-term residence.
That was a quick overview. On our website you'll find step-by-step guides to many procedures, the Padrón, the health card, the NIE, the tie, legalization, and more. The link is in the description. And if you get stuck, message our Telegram bot. We'll walk you through for free, step by step.